Bruchim haboim. Welcome everyone. We're about to begin Be'ezras Hashem together on Daf Kuf Aleph Amud Beis. Starting with Daf Kuf Aleph Amud Aleph, 3 lines from the bottom. The Gemara had just explained to us that there's a machlokes between Rav and Shmuel when it comes to a person who is going to then make Kiddush in the Beis HaKnesses. The Shlich Tzibur makes the Kiddush in the Beis HaKnesses, whether you're Yotzei, you're Kiddush or not. Rav says you are, but Shmuel says you're not because you need to have Kiddush b'makom Seuda. However, both Rav and Shmuel both agree that you're not going to be Yotzei, you're Yayin, meaning to say that when you go back home, both of them would agree that you have to then make a new bracha of Borei Priya Gofen when you drink more wine. Now the Gemara brings this dissenting opinion, Rabbi Yochanan. Says the Gemara, Rabbi Yochanan Omar, Af Yidei Yayin Nami Yatzu. Even when it comes to Yayin, you're also Yotzei. It's mashma from here that Rabbi Yochanan says that you're Yotzei, the Kiddush like Rav. It doesn't have to be Mokum Seuda. But he also now argues on both Rav and Shmuel and says that the Yayin, you do not have to make another bracha. In other words, he holds that the Borei Priya Gofen that you heard, and you also was toeim, you tasted some of the grape juice or wine in the shul, that's enough for you to have in mind and continue your drinking of the wine when you get home. Gemara explains, Va'azda Rabbi Yochanan the Taimein. Rabbi Yochanan goes according to his reasoning that he explained is Shita somewhere else. Rabbi Chanin bar Abai Yamar Pedas Amar Rabbi Yochanan. Echad shinui yayin ve'echad shinui makom ein tzarich levarich. Whether there's a shinui yayin that they bring you from different type of wine, that's not talking about something that's much greater, where we require a bracha of baruch hatova meti. We're talking about more or less the same type of wine that is just a different type of taste. That you don't need another bracha of Borei Priya Gofen. But not only that, says Rabbi Yochanan, even if you were to be making shinui makom, when it comes to a shinui makom, you wouldn't have to then make a new bracha. That's true when it comes to wine, and as well as other things according to Rabbi Yochanan. Meisvei, the Gemara now challenges Rabbi Yochanan's statement in regards to what he just said of shinui makom lo tzarich levarich. Shinui makom tzarich levarich. The Brisa says shinui yayin ein tzarich levarich. Here it says, although shinui yayin, when you get a different taste of wine being served to you, that does not require another bracha. But shinui makom does it require another bracha? Tiyufta de Rabbi Yochanan. Indeed, the Gemara says this is a refutation on Rabbi Yochanan's shita. Tiyufta. Yossi Rav Idi bar Avin kamei de Rav Chizda. Rav Idi bar Avin was sitting before the Rav Chizda. V'Yossi Rav Chizda. And Rav Chizda was sitting v'ka'amar, and he said Mishmei de Rav Huna. And he said, Hoda amri shinui makom tzorich levarech, lo yishanu ella bebayis lebayis, aval mi makom lemakom loy. He made a qualification, and he said that which it stated in the Brisa that shinui makom does require another bracha. It depends, he says. That's only when you're going from bayis to bayis. But if you go mi makom lemakom within the bayis itself, for example, the way Rashi explains, you're going from the bias to the aliyah, that does not require a new bracha. Omar le Rav Idi bar Avin hochi tanina le b'masnisa debei Rav Hinok. This indeed was taught in a brisa in the Beis HaMedrash of Rav Hinok. V'ramei lo b'masnisa debei Rav Hinok chavosech. Or others say it was actually a brisa in the Beis HaMedrash of Bar Hinok that was stated like you. If that's the case, we have a brisa just like he said, then ask the Gemara, Ve'ela Rav Huna masnisa kamash malon. Why is Rav Huna then teaching this? How hare, we have a brisa that already teaches this. Answers the Gemara, Rav Huna masnisa lo shmiyalei. Rav Huna did not hear this brisa, which is a valid answer because indeed, many of the Amorim did not know all of the brisos. So the fact that Rav Huna taught this and he was mechavein to what the Brisa also teaches is not a kasha, and therefore he taught it on his own. This is the din. When it comes from bayis lebayis, that's a shinui makom that requires a new bracha. But mi makom, the makom within the bayis, that does not require a new bracha.